Good afternoon. I am Dr. Faiz, and I am the Chief Executive Officer of Meta. So thank you all for being here today. I'm here to address the global outage that affected Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp on 4th October 2021. This incident occurred during the escalation stage of the digital crisis, where technical disruption rapidly evolved into a worldwide service failure and widespread public concern. So at approximately around 11:40 a.m. UTC on 4th October, our platform went offline globally for nearly 6 hours. So this disruption affected billions of users, including individuals, families, content creators, small businesses, advertisers, and communities around the world. So let me clearly explain what happened. So the outage was caused by a configuration that changed made to our backbone routers. So these routers coordinate network traffic between our global data centers. So the configuration unintentionally disrupted the communication between our servers, effectively disconnecting our system from the internet. So to be clear, there is no evidence of a cyber attack, and there was no data breach. So user remains secure. On behalf of everyone at Meta, I want to express our sincere apologies to our global community. So we understand the disruption this caused to your daily lives, your businesses, and your connection with loved ones. But we take full responsibility of this failure. I will now invite our Chief Technology Officer, Ms. Rafika Usna, to explain response action taken. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Afif Faiz. I am Ms. Rafika Usna and I am Meta's Chief Technology Officer. Once the outage was identified, our crisis response procedures were activated immediately. Engineering teams across different regions began working within minutes. So our main objective was to determine the root cause while making sure that any recovery steps would not further disrupt the system. So we temporarily isolated the affected routing systems and carried out thorough risk evaluations before restoring connections between our data centers step by step. As some internal tools were also impacted, certain recovery actions required secure on-site access to specific systems. Services were gradually and safely restored after approximately 6 hours. Senior leadership, including Dr. Afif Faiz, were briefed right away, and a centralized response structure was formed to coordinate engineering, cybersecurity, operations, and communication teams. We also notified relevant regulatory authorities as a part of our commitment to transparency.
Thank you, Mrs. Rafika. Since our platform were unavailable, updates were communicated through Twitter and official press releases. We also reached out directly to major advertisers and business partners. And throughout this crisis, our guiding principles were accountability, transparency, and user safety. So we are now ready to take your questions.
Hi, my name is Naila. I'm from Bloomberg News. My question is for Dr. Afif Faiz. This outage lasts almost 6 hours. Isn't this proof that Meta infrastructure is not stable as it should be?
Thank you, Naila, for the questions. I understand why people might think that our infrastructure handles billions of users every day and usually works reliably. This incident was caused by a specific configuration issue, not only a complete system failure. But I agree that disruption this is a big serious thing. So we are adding more safeguards to reduce the chance of this happening again.
But why was not this stopped before it happened? Did anyone test the update before putting it live?
That is a fair question, but I'll let Mrs. Rafika to answer that.
Itu Datuk, we do have testing procedures before we make any other changes. In this case, the configuration caused bigger problems than what we saw during our test. We are now doing a full review of our testing process, and if we find any weaknesses, we will fix them. But right now, I cannot comment on things we haven't confirmed yet.
I'm Tanisha from CNN. My question is also for Datuk Faiz. Small businesses depend on Instagram and Facebook to make money. I've talked to a few who said they lost a lot during these 6 hours. Will Meta compensate them?
Thank you, Tasnim Shaya. That's an important question. So I actually understand how much this affected small business owners. For many of them, our platforms are how they earn a living. So we are now looking at the overall impact and reviewing what kind of support we can give, especially to advertise the small business owners. While I'm not able to confirm specific compensation details at this moment, supporting our business community remains an important priority for us.
Datuk, this outage happened just an hour after Wisdo testified again Meta in progress. Some people think it might be connected. Was it?
Sasta, I appreciate the question, but I want to be clear that there is no evidence that this outage was connected to an external issues or applications. This was a technical problem caused by an internal configuration change. As we explained earlier, we should not mix up two different things. So right now, our focus is on fixing systems and being transparent with our users.
Hi, I'm Melina again from Bloomberg. This time my question is for Ms. Rafika Usman. Ms. Rafika, as the CTO, how confident are you that the change you are making will actually prevent from this happening again? And what happens if they don't?
Thank you, Irina. That is a fair question. I am confident because we are not just making one small change. We are putting multiple layers of protection in place. So stricter review processes, better automated system, stronger backups within the test centers, and regular process simulations. But I also want to be honest with you. In technology, there is never zero risk. So what matters is how quickly we detect problems and how fast we respond. If something does happen again, we will be transparent about it, and we will fix it, and we will keep improving. That is my commitment to you and to our users. I want to add a bit more about what we've done so far. Our engineering teams work non-stop to fix the problem. We work with internet providers and data center partners around the world. And inside the company, our crisis team met every hour with our senior leaders, including Datuk Faiz, and every decision was made together with input from engineering, security, legal, and communications. For our partners, we set up special communication channels. We reach out to advertisers directly, and we updated regulators in different countries. And we keep our employees informed through internet channels. We know that communicating clearly during a crisis is just as important as fixing the technical problem. To prevent this from happening again, we are making several changes. First, we are making our review process stricter before any network changes are made. High-risk changes will need multiple approvals. Second, we are upgrading our automated systems to catch potential problems earlier. Third, we are strengthening backup systems between data centers so there is no single point of failure. Fourth, we will run more crisis simulations regularly to make sure we are ready to respond faster.
On top of technical changes Mrs. Rafika mentioned, we are also changing how we work with internet. We are improving communication to teams so information moves faster to during emergencies. We are also improving how we notify users and partners. If something like this happens again, we want to give clear updates faster. Transparency is a big part of how we will recover. So we will release a full report once our investigation is done. We have nothing to hide.
Wait.